Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Hiding out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They're both trying for a knockout. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter right hand again. Beautiful counter punch. Keep an eye on this. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A big close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Through the hook, didn't land. Defending themselves. Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
For round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Misses with that jab. might these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit?
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he misses with that jab. Just can't find the target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Right punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax. Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Perfect counter land. He blocks that jab. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
I'd like to see more jabs. And a counter left. And he blocks the left uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there. It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Leaves a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Beautiful counter shot. Great counter right hand there. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice exchange here from both men. What a punch. Counter shot. Either man really a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
we go in the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Fails to score with that left hook. That left counterpunch will score, and they figure out the combination to this save.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Nice counterpunch. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Lands with the right counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Counter score. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Round 7, here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Swing and a miss with the right hook. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Men step back for just a moment. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter left hand there. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punching from both these fighters. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That counter shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. He's certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good left counter that lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The bell for round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That right hook catching air. Nice counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Offensive display, landing that left counter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they'd let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Big whiff with the right hook. Counter right. Good left hand. Counter punching. Nice exchange here from both men. Missed him with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because
here comes the 10th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed footwork, movements, they are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get there, they want to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't walk.
Punching. He blocks the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter punching. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch, counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're ping pong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
No power in those punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Both men step back for just a moment. He both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. Either man really defending themselves. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I think they both think they're playing tiddly rings. This is the fight game. When you get in there, you get in to fight. The fans are paying their money to watch you fight. We're sat here to talk about you fight. The cornermen are there because they want to see you fight. We need a fight.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Just missed with that. Oh, he got. Oh, and what a huge punch. That huge punch sends him down. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.